Respected friends, welcome you all for our today's study of Upanishad, Gita, etc. All this is happening by the divine Kripa. You must have done lot of punya, must have prayed to the gurus. Some gurus we might have done seva. It is their grace that every day we are able to make it to these Upanishad classes. Only one Drudha Sankalpa we have to have is to continue it till the ultimate is reached. Remember the Lokasevaka Adi Vyaktitvas we are here to strengthen with the grace of the Brahma Tattva, Ishvara Tattva, Jaganmatru Tattva, Devatagana, Gurugana, and the Shastra Ganas. Shwethashwathara Upanishad, Tritiya Adhyaya, Brahma Swarupa Varnana, done by the great Shwethashwathara Rishi out of his experience. And as we know, these are to be heard single pointedly and with that calm, quiet mind, contemplated for the understanding to develop. It is trickish, it is magical, as we said, by the grace only, those what is intended by those mantras is caught by any of we, the seekers. We are keeping on trying and we have full faith in the Kripa and in our Shraddha or in our effort that if not today, definitely tomorrow it will open up. Shraddha is the most important ingredient in Adhyatmika Jivana. By all means, let us maintain that. Respected friends, let us do the chanting of Purusha Suktam for some time. Then we will do our whatever small common sense thought we want to discuss. Then we will have our Upanishad study. Take out the books if you all have. Enjoy that Purusha Sukta. If not, listen. These Vedic Mantrocharana I do specially for all of us so that by the Kripa our minds get tuned to listen to this sublime Upanishadic Shastras, and that effort should not go wasted. If not 100%, at least 5, 10, 15% of our effort should become profitable, beneficial, consequential. Start. ॐ अथ पुरुषसूक्तम् ॐ तच्छम्योरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपात् स भूमिं विश्वतो वृत्वा अत्यतिष्ठद्दशाङ्गुलं पुरुष एवेदगं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यम् उतामृतत्वस्येशानः यदन्नेनातिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमा हतोज्यायागश्च पूरुषः पादोऽस्य विश्वाभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतं दिवि त्रिपादोर्ध्व उदैत्पुरुषः पादोऽस्येह भवात् पुनः ततो विश्वं व्यक्रामत् शासनानशने अभि तस्माद् जायत विराजो अधिपूरुषः स जातो अत्यरिच्यत पश्चाद्भूमिमथो पुरः यत्पुरुषेण हविषा देवा यज्ञमतन्वत वसन्तो अस्यासीदाज्यं ग्रीष्म इध्मः शरद्धविः सप्तास्यासन् परिधयः त्रिसप्तः समिदः कृताः देवा यद्यज्ञन्तन्वानाः अवध्नन् पुरुषं पशुं तं यज्ञं बर्हिषि प्रोक्षन् पुरुषं जातमग्रतः तेन देवा अयजन्त साध्या ऋषयश्च ये तस्माद्यज्ञात् सर्वहुतः सम्भृतं पृषदाज्यं पशोगस्तागश्चक्रे वायव्यान् आरण्यान् ग्राम्याश्च ये तस्माद्यज्ञात् सर्वहुतः ऋचः सामानि जज्ञिरे छन्दागंसि जज्ञिरे तस्मात् यजुस्तस्मादजायत तस्मादश्वा अजायन्त ये चोभयादतः गावो हजग्निरे तस्मात् अजावयः यत्पुरुषं व्यददुः कतिधा व्यकल्पयन् मुखं किमस्य कौ बाहू कावूरूपादा उच्येते ब्राह्मणोऽस्य मुखमासीत् बाहुराजन्यः कृतः ऊरू तदस्य यद्वैश्यः पद्भ्यागं शूद्रो अजायत चन्द्रमा मनसो जातः चक्षुः सूर्यो अजायत मुखादिन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च प्राणाद्वायुरजायत नाभ्या आसीदन्तरिक्षं शीर्ष्णोद्यौ समवर्तत पद्भ्यां भूमिर्दिशः श्रोत्रात् तथा लोकागम् अकल्पयन् वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसस्तु पारे सर्वाणि रूपाणि विचित्य धीरः नामानि कृत्वाभिवदन् यदास्ते धाता पुरस्ताद्यमुदा जहार शक्रः प्रविद्वान् प्रदिशश्च तस्रः तमेवं विद्वान् अमृत इह भवति नान्यः पन्था अयनाय विद्यते यज्ञेन यज्ञमयजन्त देवाः तानि धर्माणि प्रथमान्यासन् तेहनाकं महिमानः सचन्ते यत्र पूर्वे साध्या सन्ति देवाः अद्भ्यः सम्भूतः पृथिव्यैरसाच्च विश्वकर्मणः समवर्तताधि तस्य त्वष्टा विदधद्रूपमेति तत्पुरुषस्य विश्वमाजानमग्रे वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् तमेवं विद्वानमृत इह भवति नान्यः पन्था विद्यते यनाय प्रजापतिश्चरति गर्भे अन्तः अजायमानो बहुधा विजायते तस्य धीराः परिजानन्ति योनिं मरीचीनां पदमिच्छन्ति वेदसः यो देवेभ्य आतपति यो देवानां पुरोहितः पूर्वो यो देवेभ्यो जातः नमो ऋचाय ब्राह्मये ऋचं ब्राह्मं जनयन्तः देवा अग्रे तदब्रुवन् यस्त्वैवं ब्राह्मणो विद्यात् तस्य देवा असन्वशे ह्रीश्च ते लक्ष्मीश्च पत्न्यौ अहोरात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपम् अश्विनौ व्यात्तम् इष्टं मनिषाण अमुं मनिषाण सर्वं मनिषाण ओम शांति 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 and like Sita ji says in Tulsi Ramayana to Hanuman ji when he comes, बूढ़त जलधि नाव उसका नाम कुछ देते हनुमान You are like a boat to me who is sinking in this ocean of Viraha with Lord. For you and I also, these chantings, these classes are the boat saving us from totally getting sunk into the samsara. Is not, especially before the class, these few minutes of mantrocharana really activates our inner equipments to tune to the subject before which they were somewhere engaged. It's a very essential thing to bring our faculties towards this work. Friends, in today's common sense thought also, this is what we will discuss more than any. That's what our simple common sense thought. Key, O Lord, when you will bless me, when will I be committed with maturity? Put efforts to bring my antakarana to sattva guna. O Lord, when will you bless me? And I am committed to become antarmukha from the bahirmukha. You know, in a moment's notice, how my antakarana and vyavahara, O Lord, going away from you and entering to the world so easily, as it is said in English, the duck takes to waters. You are showering so much of kripa grace. You gave the human life, you gave the gurus, you are giving satsang every day, and yet how much the world and worldliness still occupying my entire being, my entire personality. Now I understand when you said Mama Maya Duratyaya. Now let me understand Mamevaye Prapadyante, and let me be blessed with Mayam Etam Taranti. How quickly the faith in the world is happening, fears in the world, attractions in the world, attachments in the world, interactions in the world, as if that alone is real and like a machli. Take it out of water, how it becomes fluttering and miserable. For me, pulling us away from the worldliness and putting my attention on you is like the machli taken out of water, wherein it should have been the other way round. That for the great bhaktas, for the great jnanis and jignasus, diverting the attention from Paramatma, even for a moment, is like the water fish taken out of waters. Like the example of Gopikas. Tadarpita akhila acharata means all actions offered to the Lord. Tat vismarane. Even a moment, Lord is forgotten. Parama vyakulata. So, O Lord, till now even I myself was not sincere. Now I am sincere. I was not serious. Now I am serious. Shift my personality from that level to this level. Okay? Let there be anxiety in me, restlessness in me, worry in me, tension in me to see you, to know you, to have you, to be one with you. Because this human lifetime is getting oozed every moment. I'm so worried about it. Day and night and weeks and months are just like that passing. Not even the single pointedness I gained, not even that Tivra Jignasa Mumukshuta I gained, not even that strong desire to have your darshan. Forget about those higher things. Even nishtha in your presence, through the Shastra Adhenam also has not yet come to me. O Lord, here I am at your feet. Please bless me. Remove first my inner Maya and Moha and remove all the outer impediments, obstacles, speed breakers, and let all this happen smoothly, effortlessly, without any chot, without any harm to me, as well as whatever the causes that are there in the form of living and non-living beings and things, so smoothly as in the nature you bring the transformations without much of the sound or disturbance, like you blossom the flower, O Lord. You bring out the fruit, O Lord. You bring out the sapling from the seed. In that way, let this thing happen very soon. Earlier, I used to leave it to you, saying that, O Lord, whenever you want, you bless. Now I am changing my prayer. I want you to bless me immediately, instantaneously. I am not able to bear this inability to focus on you, bear this ignorance about you, bear this anubhuti of yours. Let this class, all classes be more seriously, sincerely attended by me. Let the subject matter is thoroughly grasped by me. And let me come out of my all sorts of lazinesses to plan my day in such a disciplined manner that I am able to give sufficient time and shraddha to do manana chintana dhyana and reach out to you. So, friends, in today's common sense thought, we are just refreshing our minds and intellects by knowing first of all where do we stand and also where we have to reach to. Every day, the great sadhakas, siddha purushas have prayed to the Lord like this for years' lives together. Then only testing us again and again, having found that we are serious in our prayers, that the Lord will remove the inner Maya and the outer obstacles. Then only the smoothness in the journey spiritual happens. Nahi to we in our own childish delusion, just by here and there attending some satsang, thinking that we are spiritual, but nowhere we are spiritual. No transformation at all. So, one good thing in our last 5 years of classes is we have understood the power of the outer and inner delusion. We have understood the need of Prabhu Krupa and also the glory of Adhyatmika Jivana. Last but not the least is, O Lord, whenever you are giving me the blessings and opportunities to be spiritual more and more, please bless me that I recognize those opportunities. Please bless me that I'm strong enough to make use of those opportunities by paying any price or the cost I have to pay. So many opportunities every day you are providing. I am not able to recognize. Some I am recognizing, but there is no strength within me to commit towards them. Some inner or outer weaknesses are foregoing, making me forego those opportunities. Oh Lord, let me have that strength. Whether it is the strength to wake up early, whether it is the strength to focusedly, concentratedly do my morning sadhanas, the strength to be consistent in the classes, strength to restudy, strength to reschedule my day, strength to say no to the things or beings if they are obstruction to my sadhana. Whatever service, love, have to the world, I will have. That way you express through me in serving this world, which is your expression. That's allowed. But other than that, tremendous amount of strength I need to come out of those Rajotamo gunas. Thank you, O Lord. Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanao Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsha Rishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Yairime Guruvi Purvam Padavakya Pramanatah व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् ॐ करुणावरुणालय पालय मां भवसागरदुःखविदूनहृदं रचयाखिलदर्शनतत्त्वविदं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम् ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि ॐ परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आचार्येभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत्परम्परादीनां पुनरुत्थानजागरणविश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापना उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूलनिर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकहिन्दवसंस्कृतेः सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थप्रतिष्ठाद्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थमस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृदेश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारम् अव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम् सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ओम शांति शांति शांति. We have chanted yesterday up to the mantras. What? Pura? Yes. Let us do the Parayanam of which mantras? 11 से 15. ओम यो योनिम योनिमतिष्ठत्येकः. No, I've gone into the 4th chapter. Third one. सर्वाननशिरोग्रीवः सर्वभूतगुहाशयः सर्वव्यापी स भगवान् तस्मात् सर्वगतः शिवः महान् प्रभुर्वै पुरुषः सत्त्वस्यैष प्रवर्तकः सुनिर्मलाम् इमां प्राप्तिम् ईशानो ज्योतिरव्ययः अङ्गुष्ठमात्रः पुरुषोऽन्तरात्मा सदा जनानां हृदये सन्निविष्टः हृदा मन्वीषो मनसाभिक्लुप्तः य एतद्विदुरमृतास्ते भवन्ति सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपात् स भूमिं विश्वतो वृत्वा अत्यतिष्ठद्दशाङ्गुलं पुरुष एवेदगं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यं उतामृतत्वशेषानः यदन्नेनातिरोहति. Yes. Mm. We have seen this mantra and 16th also. Yesterday we were seeing Bhagwan's effort here. Shwethashwathara Rishi is whether the Rupanamatmaka Jagat Kalpita or it is not there. That is secondary. Primarily, are we able to apprehend and directly experience the substratum, the truth or not? The concern of Shruti Mata and all gurus is to make us realize the reality, truth. Once that is known, then the rest all will be understood in their position, whether they are real or kalpita. Then that delusory bondage will no more be there. So here in this mantra, 15th, Nanu sarvatmatve saprapancham brahma syat tad vyatirekana abhavat ityaha. See, the crucial most thought in Vedanta. Here he says, if the Brahman is the Atma of all beings, then Dvaita, then he has become Dvaita Yukta. Then Dvaita binds us. So what's the use of having that Brahma Jnana? While asking this question, and good that that question is asked, the confusion in the disciple and the answer given by the Guru is, he is substratum of the Dvaita Jagat in such a manner that he alone is all of that. That's how here Purusha eva idagam sarvam. See the boldness of the sentence and truth of this sentence. Just pause, please. Give mind, give attention. It is said in the present idam sarvam, bhutam, in the past idam sarvam, bhavyam. In the future idam sarvam, Purusha eva. Other than Purusha, nothing else is there. Purusha eva idagam sarvam yat bhutam yatcha bhavyam. You know, in Puja Gurudev's book or some painting of him, I think, 1950s, 60s, he used to make some art sometime. So the Kumhara is there, pot maker. You know, beautifully the three things are put. A lump of mud is there, a heap of mud. Then lots of pots are made. Then he is working on some mud to make some pots. And Nietzsche, this sentence is written. Purusha eva idagam sarvam yad bhutam yacha bhavyam. So yad bhutam is already made pots. Idagam sarvam means that pot which he is making now. Yacha bhavyam, the mud is there which will be made as pots tomorrow. See that caption, the idea of Puja Gurudev, that painting is still really in my mind. So all the waves of past, all present waves, all future waves are nothing but Jala Eva. Feel that meaning through the examples. Now believe in the sentence of the rishis, which we have to on Dhyana Avastha by quietening, settling all the Maya created manovrittis, realize it. That of the past, present, and future, Everything which you see as idam is Purusha eva. देखो, इतना सत्य को हम भूलकर असत्य को सत्य मानते हुए, हाउ वी आर लाइक चिल्ड्रन deluded in this world. Purusha eva idagam sarvam yadbhutam yaccha bhavyam. Then uta amrutatvasya ishanaha. He is the Lord of Amrutatva. We have seen yesterday in Bhakti Bhava, when we pray to that Purusha, please give me Amrutatva, he will bless. In the Jnana, when we are strongly identifying with him, he being Amruta, we get that. Right? Yad annena atirovati means the whole Jagat which is there appearing as the combination of Panchamahabhutas. That's the meaning of annena. Anna is the last product. From the bhumi, the anna comes. Consuming the anna, all our sthula shariras are there. So before the bhumi, today we will see in our evening class also, all the other Mahabhutas. So annena atirohati means from the avidya से लेकर पृथ्वी से निकलने वाला अन्न तक, with all whatever the रूपनामात्मक jagat is manifesting, all of that is Purusha eva. Isn't it? Now in Taittiriya, if you remember, is not at every kosha level we were told to do the upasana. That annam brahmeti vyajanat, prano brahmeti vyajanat, mano brahmeti vyajanat, vijnanam brahmeti vyajanat. Vyajanat means जानना चाहिए. Each of these are nothing but the Brahman only. If not by now, at least in next 1 year's time, if we regularly attend to these Upanishad classes, that very subtle knot will be opened. See, one side we are told to reject the Rupanama Jagat, other side we are told that everything is Brahman. अब देखो पकड़ में अभी आया तो आया for some of the lucky, sincere, serious ones. नहीं आया तो कल आएगा हमको. Both are correct from their own respective standpoints. If you are overvaluing the Rupanama at the cost of Brahman, then the Rupanama idam Jagat is told to be rejected. The rejection is the devaluing of it. This side, when we are valuing the Brahman by meditating on it, everything is that only. ये अभ्यास भी करना है. Finally, everything is seen, yet nothing is other than Brahman. Everything is seen, yet nothing is real. Brahman is not seen because it is not the object, but I am that always. See the beauty? I am that. It is not an objectifiable thing. I am that. So little more Shravana, Manana will give us that Paripakvata. I think this time for Manana, etc., for us to do more and more. Now, in the next mantra, Punarapi Nirvishesham Pratipadayitum Darshit. Now, in the next two, three mantras, having told earlier the Savishesha expression of Brahman, now the Nirvishesha Rupena he is told. Now, again, one very subtle Vedantic understanding will have with an example. Then we enter into the Mantrocharana and Mantra Bhashya Adhyan. Like when we say the earring is gold, nose ring is gold, the finger ring is gold, the necklace is gold, then the bracelet is gold, anklet is gold. What it means? Very careful. This is where is the subtlety of the intellect is checked. When all of them are said to be gold, what it means is gold is none of them. Otherwise, how can it one thing be so many? How can one thing be so many? Only when it is none of them. That is why it is imagined in so many forms. Imagined, not modified or created. And gold is not modified to become something, to become an ornament. Ornament is not created from the gold like the child is created from the father or mother. Isn't it? Here also, to tell the Nirvishesha in the next shloka of Brahman, here to check our intellects. What is said is in continuation of earlier. Earlier भी वही कहा पुरुष एव इदगम सर्वम यद्भूतम यच्च भव्यम idam about the all outer worldly mountains, rivers, all of that you can include it. In this shloka, in one individual, you and I, all upadhis also are his only, it is said. Okay. When it is said that all upadhis are my only, means what? I am none of the upadhis. This is how what is done here through this process of adhyaropa and apavada. The Brahman alone is really proved. In the adhyaropa, what is done? Yes, all the Dehendriya Prana Mano Buddhi are there, but they are all supported by the Brahman only. This is called Adhyaropa. In the Apavada, all these upadhis are rejected. The pure Brahman is shown to us. These two shlokas do that job. And this is the way gurus can explain. This is what we have to mind in our seat of contemplation. Now, let us do the parayana of this mantra twice. Sarvatah panipadam tat sarvatokshishiro mukham sarvatah shruti malloke sarvamavritya tishtati. Again, sarvatah panipadam tat sarvatokshishiro mukham sarvata shrutimalloke sarvamavritya tishtati. Intellectual picture banana of the truth with the help of the words of this shloka is a great effort, great exercise. If we are able to make that picture, we are really growing, progressing. Yesterday, while giving the example of the electricity, we explained it. Tat electricity is sarvataha in its flow through that wire panipadam. It has got all bulbs, all fans, all tubes, all electrical gadgets. Sarvataha panipadam. Sarvataha akshi. Sarvataha shiraha. Sarvataha mukham. Means any in that electrical wire, any place, when you connect that respective equipment, it functions. Point one. Point two, yet it is beyond all of them. And whenever the equipments are functioning, be attentive. This is very much there. Okay. Three portions are said here. First portion is Sarvata Panipadam Sarvatokshi Shiromokam Sarvata Shrutimat. One point. Second is Loke Sarvam Avrutya. Third is Tishtati. Tishtati means it remains its own glory. Electricity is electricity, that's all. Sarvamavrutya means whenever the functioning of the equipments is happening, it is permeating all of them. Example, the main switch off karo, everything stops. Second portion. Tishtati means it is in its own pristine glory. अपने आप में अकेला बिजली है. Sarvamavrutya means when the functioning of the equipments is happening, it is there in any one of them. Then Sarvata Panipada means what? In that wire, anywhere, anytime, any equipment can be connected for them to function. In the same way, the all permeating Brahman, because of his inner Maya Shakti, is having that potency in him, potentiality in him, to express Pani, Pada, Akshi, Shira, Ityad. And thank God the electricity example, we can understand it. Like in a plug, when you put a mic or a speaker, you can remove that plug and you can put a table lamp also. अरे उधर तो माइक लगा है अभी टेबल लैम्प कैसा चल रहा है डू हैव एनी डाउट you can remove the table lamp and you can put your cell phone charger. because Bijli is undifferentiated that way. It can allow every of these things to function. In the same way, the Ananta Maya Shaktiya Paramatma can make anywhere anything manifest. That's why Sarvataha Panipada. We are trying to sort out this question कि एक जगह पानी हैंड्स है तो उसी जगह पाद लेग्स भी कैसे हो सकते हैं? है तो पाँव होना चाहिए, नहीं तो हाथ होना चाहिए, है कि नहीं? मतलब दैट्स लाइक इलेक्ट्रिसिटी एग्जांपल, इट शुड ग्लो द फैन, मूव द फैन और ग्लो द बल्ब, ऐसा होता है क्या? नहीं ना. द कैपेसिटी ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इज एनी इक्विपमेंट यू पुट इट, लाइक गोल्ड. नो उनसे सिर्फ राम जी का ही आप विग्रह बनाओ, नहीं, सीता माता को भी बन सकते हैं उससे. That is how we have to understand that in that Paramatma, in that Maya Shakti, for the manifestation or projection of any of the equipments, that is possibility is there. Potentially it is there. Sarvataha Pani Padam Tat. That Brahman has got Pani the hands, Padam the feet, Sarvataha. So to Sarvataha Akshi, the eyes, Shiraha, the Mastaka head, Mukham, the mouth. Sarvatokshi Shiromukham. Then Sarvata Shrutiman. Everywhere the Paramatma has got the ears. So how to understand it? He is beyond all of them, which will be the next loka. And that is why he is able to allow so many things to superimpose on him. And that's because of his infinite Maya Shakti. These are the subtle riddles have to be sorted out with Sukshma Buddhi. Shraddha se when we analyze the Upanishad mantras, we try to analyze that Buddhi starts coming to us. So in this way, Loke Sarvamavrutya, having permeating everything Tishtati. It is there in its own pristine glory. And therefore, to complete this, as we every day say, Sadrupena, Chidrupena, Paramatma is Sarvamavrutya. Second, that Sat Chit never gets changed into anything. That is why Tishtati. Tishtati means remains without changing. Sarvamavrutya is as a self, the Sat and Chit Paramatma is there in everything. This is true. And wherever Rupanama, wherever the pots are there, the mud has to be there. And within the pure mud, the pot is there, the gamla is there, the lamps are there. That's the meaning of Sarvataha Panipadam Tata Sarvatokshi Shiromukha. So the struggle for all of us is what? Because of more value given to the manifest indriyas, more value given to the indriya vastus of Shabda Sparsha, that Sad Vastu which is permeating all of them, we are not able to apprehend. And also, that Satchit is not an object. That अरे इतने ले आके सामने बता रहा हूँ फिर भी आपको नहीं दिख रहा. You can't say like that about it. है ना? If somebody has a doubt about an object, you can bring that object and लगाओ देखो गन्ने का जूस मीठा होता है या गन्ना ऐसा होता है. You can bring and show. This Satchit substratum that way cannot be brought. That's the biggest difficulty to the gurus. उनको भी लगता है यार ये शिष्यों को बता बता के मैं थंग हो गया हूं, सत ले आके सामने रख दूं छोड़ दो अब वो लोग समझ लेंगे. ये ऑल्सो फील्स डिसेबल्स ऑल्सो फील गुरु महाराज बोल ही जा रहे बोले इंस्टा बोलना यू कैन शो इट नो वो सदवस्तु वो ब्रह्म वस्तु दिखा दो ना महाराज आपका भी ये गला फाड़ने की जरूरत नहीं है ये नहीं हो सकता. इसको ऐसे ही समझ रहा है. That is the difficulty. So this is the meaning of this mantra. We just go through quickly the Bhashyam, then enter into next one. Sarvatah iti. Bhagavan Shankara says, I am commenting on this mantra 16. Sarvatah starts होता है. जो start होता है सर्वत शब्द से कि सर्वतः पाणयः पादाः च इति सर्वतः पाणिपादम. Tat Brahma is such one potentially in it there is a chance to express Pani, the hands, pada, legs, everywhere. Sarvata Pani Padam Tat. Tad Brahma, Sarvata Pani, Tad Brahma, Sarvata Padam. Tat gold is Sarvata necklace, Sarvata earring. ओके. सर्वथा पाणीपादम इंद्रियास की बात हो रही है. पाणीपाद इज द कर्मेंद्रिय, द हैंड, द पाद कर्मेंद्रिय टू मूव. ओके. देन सर्वतः अक्षीणी शिरांसि मुखानि च यस्य तत् सर्वतः अक्षि शिरो मुखम. दैट लॉर्ड हु हैज गॉट अक्षि द आईज, शिरा द हेड, मुखम द माउथ, सर्वतः. सी देखो, इस पे थोड़ा डीपली कॉन्टेम्पलेट करो तो एक नया चीज क्या हमको मिलेगा. Even though with these equipments we are functioning so vigorously every day, yet all of them are nothing but the expressions of the Lord or the projections on the Lord. अदरवाइज हम इसको इतना रियलिटी देके बैठे हैं कि वाकई सत्य हो रहा है सब. Like in dream, also we have the hands and legs and mouth, and in the dream with those faculties we are working. अब उठ जाओ उस स्वप्न से, कहाँ गए वो सारे. बाकी थे क्या वो, बट उस समय दे वर सो रियल. आई हैड माई आईज, आई सॉ द मैंगो ट्री, and then there was a mango hanging to it. Then with my hands, while jumping with the feet, I held and pulled that mango. Then I put it in my mouth and chewed it, and it was very sweet. How many things happened in dream? हुआ ना. स्वामी हमको ऐसे सपना नहीं आता. कैसा आता है फिर, हम अपने घर में फ्रिज में जाकर आइसक्रीम खाते, यार कोई भी हो. whichever dream you get, see that dream example should be a way for us to have faith in what Shastra is saying about the Jagrat also. When in stream somebody comes and tells us, यार ये आम सत्य नहीं है, आम को देखने वाला तुम्हारा आंख सत्य नहीं है, nobody will believe. What are you talking, ये सब लटक रहा है, तुम भी खाओ एक. How realistic it was. But once we wake up, how clearly it is known. There is no ground, there is no mango tree, no mango, no hand to pluck, no mouth to taste. आना चाहिए. ओम ओम नमो नारायणाय. ओम नमो नारायणाय. ओम नमो नारायणाय. Yes, Sarveshwara Sadashiva. What a good joy every day to, through the help of the Shastras, so, wandering over these great mantras of Upanishad. After 10 years, when we look back, we will be enjoying our childlike efforts of how we were struggling to make intellectual concepts on the sentences of our gurus and Shastras. This is how everybody grows in their deeper and subtler understandings by contemplating on these Shastras. So we have seen it up to this one. Sarvatha akshini shiramsi mukhani cha yasya tat sarvatah akshi shiro mukham. That Paramatma is he who has got sarvatah, underline the word. All through his expression, there is potential possibility of expression of akshini shiramsi mukhani. The eyes, the heads, and mouths, etc. ऊपर बताया पानी पादम. So by this, all the karmendriya, jnanendriyas, wherever they are expressing, behind them, this Paramatma Tattva is there. In the effort to understand it, Two things we have to understand are: one, million number of jivas may be there, each one seemingly having his own faculties, yet all of them are one only. Means you see with your eyes, I see with my eye. That we consider. Okay, chalta hai, zarurat bhi hai. And when I have my eye problem, I check mine. You have your. ये सब व्यवहार. लेकिन the drishti behind your eyes, behind my eyes, behind any pashu pakshi manusya is one. First we have to this way go beyond the individualized to the total. Okay? Because here plural nahi use किया. सर्वथा पानी पादम अक्षि शिरः मुखम ये सब सिंगुलर्स है. They are not plural. That means what? Though each one of us have our own faculty, in retail, let us talk in this language, in wholesale all of them are one only. This is first thing we have to catch. Second is what? Therefore, behind all these, each of the indriyas now, he alone is there. That one tattva alone is there. Sarvatokshi shiromukham. And this one is so tough to understand in our evening Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana. It's very, very deep to know. Same thing will be told. How from Paramatma all these faculties have come, identifying with it, with them. He alone is playing as Jiva, you and I. सर्वतः पाणिपादं तत् सर्वतोक्षि शिरोमुखम सर्वतः श्रुतिमत सर्वतः श्रुति श्रवणम अस्य इति सर्वतः श्रुतिमत. So all the ears, wherever they are there, retail ears, they all belong to one wholesale. And one wholesale ear is permeated with this Paramatma, belong to this Paramatma, Paramatma only functioning through him, on him only they are all superimposed. In whatever the way you say, final understanding should be the Paramatma alone is real. All these are coming and going. In this way, loke prani nikaye sarvam avritya. Sikho? Loke means prani nikaye means in all individual beings. Sarvam avritya. Permeating sarvam means jnanendriyas, karmendriyas, antahkarana ityadi. Still he is tishtati. He is there in his own pristine, unchangeable form. That is the difficulty, isn't it? The physicist says, where are all these things which you are seeing? मैं तो सिर्फ atoms को ही देख रहा हूँ. And we have not developed that subtle faculties to see the atoms. We are only still in the drishti of the molecules, and through the molecules, whatever the solid रूप नामा we are seeing. माया के लिए ये बढ़िया एग्जाम्पल है. Whatever we see in the form of any object, it is nothing but combination of molecules. And all the molecules are nothing but the combination of atoms. So everything is atomic only, but it looks like the world. And व्यवहार में ऐसा चलता है हमको, and we are happy with it. चलो व्यवहार में चले जाओ, but कभी कभी तत्व का भी सोचो ना. Up to the atom, if the physicist has gone, even beyond if he has gone up to the energy level, the Vedanta has gone even further. Where he has gone? He has gone to discover the cause of everything as the unobjectifiable Sat and Chit. Underline this word. Unobjectifiable Sat and Chit, which is called as Atman or Brahman, they call it as substratum for everything. है ना, उनको क्लिक हो गया वो. What is there is Sat and Chit? It is not the object, it is me, the subject. So the subjective Sat Chit be attentive. Objectified is called as the entire world. That's what they realize. In the science Bhasha, In the language of science, it is like the objectified pure Sat and Chit is the whole world. That's why everything is object, but it is Sat and Chit. सब चीज ऑब्जेक्ट है ना, और ऑब्जेक्ट सब एग्जिस्ट है, and we are recognizing it. That's why in Vedanta, when the objects are totally given up, idam, kal ka class dekho, when every of the idam is dropped, what remains is the aham, which is satchit. तो सर्वतः श्रुतिमत लोके सर्वमावृत्य तिष्ठति. So all faculties are him. He is permeating all the faculties. He is beyond all faculties. तीनों को थोड़ा सुनो, कोशिश करो लिटरल मीनिंग को पकड़ने को, देन कॉन्टेम्पलेट ऑन दैट. एंड व्हाट इज कॉन्टेम्पलेशन इज, when faculties are expressing, it is you only expressing as them. When you slowly withdraw from the faculties, he alone is permeating them. When you see him as he is, he alone is there. Like all parts रूप में, the mud alone is expressing. Sarvata panipadam tat. थोड़ा withdraw करो from the pots and all. The second level is sarvam avrutya level. That mud is permeating all of them. Now look only at the mud. Mud alone is there. Tishtati. See, all three are correct. Our drushti should be from the whole world independent of Brahman to Brahman alone independent of world. Whole world we are seeing now, but there is no Brahman. For us. Second level mein, Sarvendriya Gunavasam, all this, through those words, the Brahman alone is expressing like that. Second is what? Sarvam Avrutya. He is permeating all of them. So gold expressing as the ornaments, gold permeating all the ornaments, gold alone is there. All the three are there at very same time. The difference is in our drushti, our jnana drushti. That's why drushtim jnanamayam krutva. दृष्टि को ज्ञानमय बनाओगे तो पश्येत ब्रह्ममयम जगत. द जगत इज ब्रह्मन ओनली. ये वाला श्लोक है ये. नाउ वी स्टॉप इट हियर. लोके प्राणिकाय सर्वावृत्य संव्याप्य तिष्ठति. नेक्स्ट में कहते हैं उपाधिभूत पाणिपादादि इंद्रिय अध्यारोपणात् ज्ञेयस्य तद्वत्ता आशंका मा भूत. What we have to realize is Brahman. Therefore it has become Jnaya Vastu. This Jnaya Vastu, when it is spoken through these upadhis, hope there is no misconception in the students. Therefore, the upadhyukta Brahman is real. No, no, no. Therefore, to avoid that reality given to the Brahman with the upadhis, to prove that the Brahman is Nirupadika finally, in the next shloka, the same Shruti Mata, which said that all Indriyas, etc., belong to Brahman. The same Shruti Mata says, Bhagavan or the Brahman is free from all of them. See that next mantra? We'll chant it. Sarvendriya Gunabhasam, Sarvendriya Vivarjitam, Asaktam Sarva Bhrutchaiva, Nirgunam Gunabhoktrucha. वो तो गीता में है. इधर सर्वस्य प्रभुम ईशानम सर्वस्य शरणम बृहत्. So may the divine bless us to correctly catch the meaning of each word. Through that, the meaning of whole sentence. Through that, meaning of the whole shloka and the topic. Through that, the truth which is all pervading. Maybe first intellectually grasp it, but no intellectual grasping is sufficient. Only through Bhashya Abhyantara Sadhana, let us become so sukshmati sukshma to realize, visualize that self. है ना. थोड़ा ये वाला अंदर का जर्नी लेट अस स्टार्ट. थैंक यू. ओम 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 पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो परमशिभ्यो नमः। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु। संतो, now you understand in the ashramas when these jignasus sadhakas stay, what they do is in this way tattva charcha tattva chintana only they keep on doing. ओनली जब भीतर का घंटी बजती है भूख के लिए या बाहर आश्रम में घंटी बजती है, दैट टाइम दे गो हैव फूड, टेक रेस्ट अगेन, अगेन दे सिट फॉर दिस. Each one depending on their intellectual capacities, purities, they grasp. Some of them take long time to grasp. Some grasp but forget. Some grasp and remember, but sadhana not started. Some grasp the knowledge, remember also, do sadhana. Some are in the advanced stage of sadhanas. Some are almost reaching to apprehend the self. This is how in that ashrama run by that Guru Maharaj, all the disciples come. They have no other purpose of politics or cricket or cinema or anything outside. Was they want to chew the shastras, churn their intellects to understand it. उनको बाकी बाहर के दुनिया से कोई संबंध नहीं है. That's how they spend time. I am to seeking that sort of life wherein only deep tattva shravana chintana is done so that that is apprehended. नहीं तो इतने ऋषि मुनियों के मुख से सब सुनते हुए भी if you are not trying it and not reaching it, we are giving dukkha to those gurus who are blessing us, who are expecting from us that we also have to realize the self. Thank you, friends. Join for Gita. Om Shanti.